Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. We're going to do a very OG YouTube video today. It's going to be a what's in my travel bag or what's in my carry-on bag for a really long haul flight. We're gonna get right into it and talk about the bag itself. This is the Samo Ondoh Pocket Utility in the size large. In the colorway, I think this is called Vintage Ivory, and I love this bag. It's basically, a very distressed version of a pure ivory bag. Part of the reason why I picked this colorway was because it looks like it's been used, and I really like that look. I also feel that it fits basically everything, and just to show you how it fits on my silhouette, it is something that requires you to hold your bag like so. It's not a crossbody, so if you're somebody who's more comfortable holding stuff as a crossbody, this will not work for you. But this is essentially everything that you can potentially fit in the bag, and I do feel like it's slightly heavy, so it might make sense to bring a cabin bag with this and just hold this on top of it. But I feel like this is the perfect uni, work, college bag, any of that. Like if you're a student, I think you can fit a whole lot of stuff in this and still have space. And that's partly the reason why I also feel that this is good as a in-flight essentials carry-on bag as well. I have this little charm that I've put as on a carabiner. This is the Bocce the Rock keychain. It actually comes out as like a CD. It's by an artist who I will link in the description below, and I'll try to link all of the stuff that I'm talking about in the description below if I can find the exact stuff, or maybe find alternatives. But I have this this water bottle. I would have it empty when I'm going in the flight. Like when I'm leaving my home, I would usually like fill this and drink it throughout the journey to the airport and finish it off before the TSA check starts, so that I have an empty bottle and I can take it with me. And this is pretty nice. It's not like extremely large. This is like the 500 or the 16-ounce bottle from Nalgene. I really like it. It's a very specific color, which I really love. So that's the first item. I also have, part of the reason why I like this bag is it actually opens up quite a bit, and it also fits your laptop. So this is I think this is 13-inch. This is the 13-inch MacBook Air. I know that you can fit a 16-inch as well into this bag. I have a feeling you can, because there is enough space in it. So that also comes with me because, just because it's a really long trip, like it's 3 weeks. So 3 weeks is kind of, in my mind, 3 weeks means that I could potentially need my laptop with me for whatever reason. So I'm gonna just bring my laptop as well. The other thing that I have is basically the book that I'm reading right now. It is The Midnight Library. I have a feeling that I will finish this within a couple of hours after getting on the plane. So it's a book by Matt Haig. It's pretty good. It's an easy read. I really like this book. And I'm kind of halfway through it already. Like this is where I am. So that's also something that I bring just so that I have some kind of in-flight essentials or in-flight entertainment apart from the stuff that's already provided. So that's what I have next. I also have, this is like a small bagoo pouch where I would keep all of my electronics, like chargers, I will say. So my laptop charger goes in here. The phone that I'm filming right now on, the charger for that would also go in here. So all of my wire stuff that I need to bring with me, at my destination, those are the kind of things that would go in there. I have this, it's a Hobonichi drawer pouch, Ane, which is basically, I actually filmed a video packing this. So hopefully, future me or the past me has linked it up in the cards. So if you would like to see what's in this pouch, do go and check out that video. But this is basically my travel wallet, I will say. It has like all of my stationery essentials for the flight. It also has all of my, the stuff that I'm going to use at the destination. So like the cards that I'm going to be using, that's also available in here. The only thing that I put apart from the one that you see in the filming is my passport. So my passport is also going to be in this particular section just because, it's all in one spot and I have easy access to it. So this is like my ride or die. I really love this cover, this Taiyo Matsumoto, I think that's his name. He's a mangaka, and this is basically the Hobonichi drawer pouch ane, and fits all of the essentials. Next up, I have my traveler's notebook, which has my like my regular traveler's notebook, like the sketchbook, or like my ephemera collector. And I also have like slotted my Hobonichi weeks into this. So I have a couple of videos talking about this extensively. So if you are interested, I will put them in the cards or in one of the, in links on the video as well. Next up, I have my, this is the quart-sized liquid stuff that I will bring with me. It essentially has anything that I need that I would require for an overnight flight. So some of the things that I have in here are basically, I have my face wash, just a little bit of it, so that, I can just wash my face after I've, boarded or after I wake up from my, overnight journey, just to make myself freshen up a little bit. I also have these two lippies, it's like a lip combo. This is the Etude House water tint, and this is basically a NYX lip gloss. It's called the Butter Gloss in the shade Cinnamon Roll. I have this on my lips right now as a combo, and I really like this. So this is enough for me to use as just a refresher when I'm after I've gotten out of the plane. It feels nice. So one of the things about this one is I can use this as a blush as well. So it's it has this kind of nice applicator that you can just dot as needed. So I'm not carrying a lot of makeup with me in the flight. All of the things that I really need, I'm just going to be packing into my check-in bag. So that's that. I also carry this It Cosmetics CC cream. It also has an SPF. So once I reach the destination, this is enough for me, for a quick coverage. It also has SPF, so I don't have to worry much about it. It fits in this kind of quart-sized bag, and it just works. The only other thing that I have in here are my contact solution and my pair of contacts. I just keep all of them in this quart-sized container so that it just doesn't explode on me, because that has happened to me actually. So make sure that you're packing whatever liquids that you have, at least the ones that are allowed in a quart-sized container, so that it just doesn't explode on you. Next up, I also have a couple more pouches. I like traveling with a lot of pouches with me, just so that I can just organize stuff in the right space. I have this pouch. I think I got it off of Amazon. It has my this is a pill box. It's a Sanrio pill box where you can put stuff that you typically use. I like putting Advil, Tylenol, vitamins sometimes. So this is enough for me to help me survive the 24-hour-ish long haul flight that I have. So I just keep that handy. I also have a couple of pads. Yes, I'm a pad girly. I don't like tampons very much, especially on flights. I don't like using tampons on flights. I know this is too much TMI, too much information, but that's fine. Some of us are not tampon girlies. I have a couple of Band-Aids. I also have this is my cuticle cream, cuticle oil. I probably should migrate this to my other, you know what, good thinking. Because this is something that does explode. I have a feeling that the last time I remember that I was on a flight and I was trying to, I actually filled this all the way and it kind of exploded in the bag somewhere. So it makes sense to actually put it in the, you know, the quart size bag. So that's the only other thing that I have in there. I also carry like a lip balm. This is just, you know, just to keep my lips moisturized because, you know, the air in the flights are like really bad. The next pouch, so many pouches. The next pouch that I have is basically this, it's an old diptyque pouch that I have. I carry like a sun stick just because, you know, like the flight, it makes sense for you to carry sun stick or some kind of a sunscreen with you just because, you know, you're really close to the sky. The UV rays are really bad. So I like putting some of them, like I like putting the sunscreen or the sun stick on my hands and occasionally on my tattoos because I have to just protect them. So these are like the things that I also like to carry. And this is okay, more travel friendly. So I like to keep it this way. Some of the other things that I have in this is like, I have this Can Make, it's like a setting powder. It says marshmallow finish powder and it looks something like this. There you go. I have some mints. I should probably keep this separate because there's no way I'm like digging through all of that to get some mints. I have like the Roto, like the lubricant redness eye drop stuff. I have noticed that when I fly, I tend to get this kind of a weird allergy situation going on. And usually at the end of the flight, my eyes are like so red, not just because of like not being able to sleep or whatever, but I like carrying this with me as well. I have like another lip product in here, which is again from the Etude House. This is like the Dear Darling tint, water gel tint in the color, I don't know what color this is, but it doesn't have a color, but this is how it looks. It's kind of like this very mauve-y shade. And I also have like a travel size perfume here. This is actually a dupe for the Tom Ford Tuscan Leather. It's one of my favorite scents. So I really love this. And I also have like this sheer slick lipstick from e.l.f. This is also like a few other stuff that I like to carry. We're almost approaching the end of the main bag. I just have like a Bagu sunglass sleeve, and I just have this sunglass that I carry with me. It's I think this is from Amazon again. I'll try to find it, but I really like the way that this is like the silhouette of it. It's not too big. So that's that. Now we're kind of empty in here, but there is a zipper inside where I like to carry like some wet wipes. I have this, this is an interesting one. This is like a Moft, you know, it's like a tripod kind of a stand, but it helps you like, it's like a MagSafe stand that you can attach to your phone. And it just helps you, you know, keep your phone either like in filming mode or whatever, and you can like watch stuff on your phone if you want to. So I like to carry this with me. It's actually pretty nice to even use this as like a tripod for filming. But you know, since I'm in the flight, I can actually watch this, watch movies while propping my phone up on the, you know, on the tray. Next up, I have like a few snacks that, you know, help me survive in case I'm like extremely hungry and they have not bought the food yet. So that's that. So that's all that's in this large pocket. The additional things that I have is I keep like a few additional stuff in here. I have like a kind of a small coin case. This is like the lunch money kind of stuff, which has a few cards, not necessarily like my international cards, but these are like the things that I really need right away. So I have that. I also carry like a comb. This is you know, my comb that I like to carry, and this is usually just sitting in here. I also like to carry this fan that my sister gifted to me from Japan when she went, on a trip. So that's the other thing that I have in here. So that's all that's on these two pockets. Next up, we have like these kind of pockets, and I love the the samo ondoh, these kind of bags, just because they have a lot of room for you to carry these small things in like the small pockets. So in the first pocket, I'm just carrying some extra contacts, which I've just put it into like this clear sleeve. And up here, I also have my AirPods, and I also have another travel-friendly perfume. This is from Diptyque. I think this is Doson, and it's basically, if I can get this to open, it's just like solid perfume, and it smells like tuberose, so it smells really nice. So that's the other thing that I have in here. What else? Okay, so this is nice. So I think I've spoken about this in my channel before. It was probably in my 2024 favorites, but this is actually a book light. And the way this works is you can attach this to your book, which you're reading, and it will just, you can clip this on your book. So let's take a look at the book that we have. I'm trying to pull the stuff that I just put away. So let's say I'm reading, and you can actually attach this on your book without, just like that, and turn this on. So it's like a tiny book light without, bothering anybody. I know that there are the overhead reading lights on the airplane, but sometimes I like having white light when I'm reading it. So this actually gives you 3 options. This is the white light option. So this is like the one that I use to read. I really like reading it in this setting. Then the other one is like the night light. So it's a little bit more warmer. And this is like the standard one. But my favorite, the way that I like to read, is with the white light. It just makes more sense to me. So I also have this, and I probably also have like the charging cable for that particular item in here. There you go. That's the charging cable. And in the very last pocket, we have some isopropyl alcohol in a small spray bottle, which again, I should probably put into my quart-sized container, but I don't think it's absolutely necessary sometimes, but I might switch it around and just put it back into the quart-sized container when I'm going through like security, and just take it out after it's done. So that's basically what it all is. Let's, pack everything back and see how this goes. So that's everything that we have in this bag. I will say that it is kind of a little heavy. Not to the point where, I feel like my arms are gonna like snap off, kind of heavy. But if you're like literally lugging this thing around the airport for quite a lot of time, it will try to get a little too heavy on your shoulders. So kind of think about that. I probably will do like an updated video after I get back from vacation to see whether this held up. It is a little bit about the bag itself. It's not leather, so it's not too heavy. Like the bag itself is quite light, which is why I feel like this is good as a travel bag. But I may like rearrange things in here and make sure that some of the things that I'm not going to be needing right in the flight, I move it to like my cabin bag that goes on the stuff above, whatever, where you stow in the overhead compartment. But I really love this bag. I think I have everything that I need for the flight. I feel like I've packed stuff decently well. I have the entertainment, I have the in-flight essentials. I think I'm ready to, in case there's a situation where, the only other thing that I will put in here is a mask. But the only reason I'm not putting it in right away is because I'll just put it on my face when I am traveling. But I might also keep like an additional mask in here, just so that, I have like spare, because I I do tend to feel a little bit queasy when I'm traveling, so it just makes sense to keep a mask, and it's just nice, you know, good behavior. So those are the only additional things I will keep. I usually clip on like some kind of a hair tie or a hair clip onto this bag as well. So yeah, that's pretty much what's in my airport, you know, carry-on bag that I take with me for a long haul flight. Let me know what you think. What else would you pack? I feel like I'm missing something. Yes, my phone. Obviously, I'll put my phone, but I feel like I'm missing something as well. That unfortunately, by the time this video goes up, I'm sure that I would have already left, and you know, I probably might do an updated video of what I should have packed or what I should have kept in this bag, considering that it's a long haul flight. So that's pretty much it. I know the setup is a little different. I was trying to find a place where there's a little bit more natural light, and this is all I could find, and we're just in the kitchen, so that's what it is. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.